Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Ventura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. On today's show, we're welcoming Leanne Tapper. She is the Executive Director of the Conejo Free Clinic here in Ventura County. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, Leanne.
Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. It's a pleasure to be here.
Very good. I'd like you to tell us about the Conejo Free Clinic and how it started and all that you do here in the community.
Definitely. The Conejo Free Clinic was started by a group of women in 1976. They saw a need for medical services and legal care. And at the time, the only health human services were located all the way in Ventura. So they determined that a lack of transportation was a large obstacle for these folks to get all the way up there. So they just started to fund the clinic. For over 45 years now, we've been providing free medical legal services to those in need who, for a variety of reasons, have no access to care. Fast forward to 1998, we moved to our current site, the Community Conscience Building, located at 80 East Hillcrest Drive in Thousand Oaks. And in 2018, we decided to expand the scope of our care to include a state-of-the-art dental clinic that we're very proud of and like to show off. Our mission here is just to provide services to those that need care.
Very good. Who qualifies to receive the care at the clinic, and what are the costs? Are there any costs involved?
There are absolutely no costs. As our mission states, we provide free medical, dental, and legal services to those in need who have no access to care. So we accept all patients that are uninsured and underinsured.
So tell us about the types of care that you offer. And I know that you do have quite a few patients that do come to the clinic. What, in terms of being seen, do you need an appointment? Can you have a walk-in? And also, do you serve children as well?
Yes, we do see children. We used to have walk-in clinics. Unfortunately, with COVID, we kind of had to pivot and shift, and now appointments have to be made by appointment only. The types of services we offer in the medical clinic are primary and preventative health care for women, men, and children. We offer free lab tests, imaging, mammograms. We see over 300 women in our mammogram program every year. We offer pathology as well. And all of our tests and labs and imaging are provided by our community partners. We work with Quest Diagnostics, Rolling Oaks Radiology, and Thousand Oaks Pathology Associates as well. We also offer a prescription drug assistance program. So if people need prescription medications, that's something that we could help them with. And we also have a very unique patient advocacy program that we're very proud of. So if a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer, let's say she comes in for a screening, we get her a tomo screening mammography and it comes back positive. Okay. We will then go on and get her a stereostatic breast biopsy and walk her through all the steps she needs to get care beyond our point.
So should somebody need hospitalization at that point, do you refer them to?
Yes, we refer them to county and we walk them through exactly what's next. And we hold their hand and we keep checking in on them. So it doesn't stop once we hand them their file.
Right.
We have a unique patient advocacy portion there. With regard to our dental clinic, we offer free dental exams, digital x-rays, cleanings, fillings, simple extractions, and interior root canals. And if something goes outside the scope of our care, we have a wonderful network of preferred providers like endodontists and periodontists that help us with crowns and root canals and things like that. Our legal clinic is also available free of charge for our clients, and they give free legal advice in the areas of family law, immigration, bankruptcy, and landlord-tenant disputes. We are open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And at this time, it is by appointment only.
Okay, very good. How many volunteer physicians and nurses do you have that operate the Conejo Free Clinic on a daily basis?
I always say that our volunteers are really the backbone of our organization. We have over 100 physicians, dentists, and attorneys that assist us. Okay. We obviously have to have a physician at every clinic. So we have one for every clinic we run, 2 nurses, one for triage and one to follow the physician. We have many volunteer dentists and attorneys that volunteer their time and expertise as well. And we also have many lovely front desk receptionists that keep us running. They make calls to patients to remind them of their appointments, make copies, update their charts, that sort of thing. Here at the Conejo Free Clinic, we really offer a friendly, hassle-free environment in which volunteers could practice, collaborate with colleagues, and truly make a difference in the community. Many of our volunteers come for the same reason, and that's to provide quality care in a practical manner to very appreciative patients. Our dentists will get, handwritten notes, and in the 42 years that they've practiced in their private practice, they hadn't received something like that. Just our patients are just so appreciative of the care they receive.
And it is so important. These are great services to offer, and you're saying there are no charges for these people who are receiving any of these services: medical, dental, legal.
True.
Very good. Which brings me to the next point. Funding. Funding is so vital and important to the daily operations that I'm sure you see every day. As a nonprofit, tell us more about the funding, what funds you do receive, and do you also have contributions and donations? Let's get into that.
Yeah, so we do not take any federal or state money from Medicare or Medi-Cal.
Okay.
We are tax exempt 501c3 nonprofit in the state of California. So we receive absolutely no government funding. We are 100% dependent upon private charitable gifts and donations through either foundations or private donations. We do have an annual dinner every year. It's a big fundraiser for us with a really fun live and silent auction. That's in the fall. And then currently we're hosting a virtual run walk in the month of May. It's called the Conejo Challenge. It's another fundraising event for us. We hope to turn it into an in-person event next spring, along with the Health and Wellness Expo. And you can, of course, find more information on these fundraising events on our website, www.conejofreeclinic.org, to learn more.
Right. How has COVID impacted your services at the clinic? Have you seen an upsurge in more patients coming, calling, wanting appointments? How has that affected you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like all businesses, yes, right. We've of course been affected. Initially, at the beginning of the pandemic, we had to temporarily close. We pivoted at that time to telehealth visits, and we kind of saw that patients were putting off their preventative care. So at the time that we switched to a hybrid version of seeing patients in person and telehealth, we saw more kind of less acute and more advanced issues like diabetes and hypertension, things like that. Okay. We're glad to see that we are open again and following all county and state guidelines. Yay, very excited to have that open. Our legal clinic is currently still doing telehealth or phone calls, doing free advice that way. Okay. And we are working with the Ventura County Community Foundation to do vaccine awareness and outreach. We are actually hosting a mobile vaccination clinic here in our parking lot at 80 East Hillcrest Drive in Thousand Oaks on Saturday, May 14th. That'll be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So come check that out. We are offering Pfizer and Moderna vaccinations for people 5 years old and up.
Wonderful. What are the 3 things you enjoy most about all the services that you offer at the clinic? Tell us that.
Oh gosh, that's a good question. Number one, it gives us the opportunity to help someone that's fallen on hard times and give them a hand up, not a handout.
Right.
Many times patients will get back on their feet and they come back as a donor because they were so appreciative that we were here when they needed our assistance the most. And I just love that. Number 2, our approach is both efficient and cost effective because it integrates volunteer medical professionals with charitable donations from individuals and organizations. And 3, I'd say teamwork is dream work. We do have an ongoing healthcare crisis in this country, and it's made a little less devastating one patient at a time because we're just honored and privileged to be able to offer those care that need it most.
Right. And give back to the community. You're really giving a lot. Very good. How can people help and contribute to the clinic, and also those who want to volunteer, who may want to donate some of their time to, to be a part of the front office or whatever you may need in terms of helping? How can people contribute?
Great question. You can help us spread the word, like this program here, about our clinic. You can follow us on our social media platforms. We're out there on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. You can donate money directly to patient care. That's always a great way to help.
Yes.
And we're always looking for more volunteers, whether it's front desk receptionists, physicians, dentists, and attorneys. We do have a strong need right now for more private practice partners. So, for instance, we have one orthodontist locally that does free orthodontia for one teenager every year. Right. If you don't want to come into the clinic to volunteer, you could be a private practice partner and help us out in your private practice that way as well. Another way to help out is by attending our upcoming Conejo Challenge. It is a virtual run walk. There's a 1 mile option, 5K, 10K to a half marathon, whether it be as a participant or as a sponsor. And I encourage everyone to get involved in any way that's right for them, whether that's volunteering, making a donation, advocating about our programs to raise awareness, participating in our local events. It's just, there's so much more we need to do for the community and so much more we can do with everyone's help.
Great. Sounds so good. I would like you to share the website and the contact information one more time so people can take a look and they can find out for what they need on your website, and that might be a little bit more helpful too.
No, definitely. Our website is www.conejo, Conejo, freeclinic.org. And our address is here in Thousand Oaks. We're at 80 East Hillcrest Drive at Suite 102, located in Thousand Oaks, California. And on our website, if you are interested in volunteering, you can make a donation right to our website. You could also download our volunteer application directly from the website as well.
Very good. It sounds so incredible, all the work that you are doing for so many people here in Ventura County. Thank you so very much. Leanne Tapper, Executive Director of the Conejo Free Clinic in Thousand Oaks here in Ventura County. Keep up the great work. We're so proud of all that you are doing.
Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. It's my honor and privilege.
Very good. And thank all of you for joining us today on Our Ventura TV. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, everyone.